Huh, so let's play a game. Which one of these sticks are not like the others? Which one of these sticks are not the same? So I planted an apple tree here and I guess my label fell off. But I found it, I know where it is. um, it's this guy right here. The only reason why I knew with my novice eyes that this was my apple tree is because of this little thing here. So tag your trees is the lesson here, and I found it because I saw this tag on the ground, and then I was like, oh wait, that's my strawberries, and so here they are right here. They're coming back up. This little strawberry patch here. They're coming back up, so that's good. And my apple tree is budding, so that's good. All right, so I don't know if I'll find my blueberries, but let's see. Found my blueberries, so it's budding. You'll be able to see that clearly, but there it is. So that's coming back to life, so that's great. It's right here, and I'm not sure. This might be a casualty, but I had grapes, and he looks pretty dead to me. No buds, no nothing. So maybe I'll have to rebuy a grape plant. This one is for my dad. The shed is still standing. Yay! We had to put the tarp back on. The tarp was the only thing that fell off, but it's still here. So this summer we'll do some work on this shed and make it a proper shed. So looking forward to that. Here's my big maple tree. It looks so magnificent without the leaves on it. But focus on the birdhouse. So I looked at it and I didn't have any birds nesting yet. Well, that's because the roof is busted and it's not watertight. So I'm gonna have to fix that. The other thing was looking for casualties from the storm. This tree fell. It was probably dead standing, so it sort of half blocked the driveway. So this is the start of my bee yard. It's not much right now and this box is empty, but eventually, and I'll get a proper cover for it. The proper cover is on my bait hive right now, but basically it's going to be here and overlooking this, so they'll have water. It's overlooking the marsh, so they'll have water and lots of space. From the vehicle I blazed a little trail here to go set up the little bait hive and a little garden area. Nature gave me a nice flat spot here with not a lot of trees, so I'm gonna work with that and start my orchard, garden area, herb, everything. So everything's gonna be nice and compact here first, and then I'll expand. Down there is a marsh, and I got a nice little spot to gather water from. So I'm just gonna, it's not perfect yet, it's all uneven, so I'm gonna just watch my step here. There we go. So that's where the bait hive is. So we'll see if we catch a swarm the next trip. We'll check. And then this area here, here, I'm gonna start the garden, and then I'm getting water from here. So I had to blaze. Oh, where's my trail? Lost my trail. Okay, so anyway, I think I'm gonna go through here. Come through here. Come under here. Through here. Watch my head. And here's where I'm getting the water. So I saw ducks and stuff swimming in here earlier. So I'm gonna get the water from here to water my plants. It didn't dry out at all last year, so I'm hoping for lots of rain this year so that it keeps its level. So this is gonna be good, and as you can see out there, gets a lot of sun, so I'm quite happy about that. In fact, I might move my bee yard out here because there's not a lot of tree cover. So it's not a very bright day too. It's been drizzling today, but yeah, it's nice and clear. So the goldenrod heads are still up, and that means the seed pods are still in here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut them off and put them near the beehive so they'll grow there. That's where the bait hive is. Okay, there it is. And that's because right here by the vehicle, if you remember, was a whole patch of flowers. So I said if I'm going to catch anything, they said to put it near where the flowers are and where the high traffic area for the insects and bees are. So that's where I'm going to put it. So that's the bait hive. And then I'm going to strategically plant these guys on the ground so that they can germinate the next rainfall. So what I did was I took those pods and I placed them here, and I just patted them down so that the seeds can spread out in the dirt here. And then I'm just going to cover them back up so that the dirt doesn't dry up, but when it rains it'll come down here, moisten the seeds, and they'll germinate. So I did that over this side, the bait hive, and also over this side here. But alright, hey, just to show the range of wildflowers that I have in this area. Okay, so let's get this gardening stuff started, huh? Alright, so I took the plants out of the boxes and I have all my plants in sections in terms of what they are. So this is the berry section. So it's blueberries, strawberries, and blackberries. And this is the another fruit section. So this is kiwi here. And this is apples. Then this is peppers, and those are the two pumpkins. This is swamp milkweed. Up there is regular milkweed, mint, and a couple of apples on this side, and sunflowers over here. And so let's get started with these guys. Gonna take them back there, and I'm gonna put some more water in the bucket to put in my water pourer. I don't know what. I'll figure out a name for that. Proper name for that. Alright, let's go. So working on my first milkweed patch. It's by this weird looking D tree. It's in a D shape tree. So I don't know what happened. Somehow it split. But anyway, said that to say that tree, and then it's right here. And in relation to the marsh, it's right there. But I use the water to water this swamp milkweed, and the earth was pretty wet already, damp I mean, and while I was digging I found 2 earthworms, so that they'll have lots of food, lots of nutrients in this soil, nutrient rich, love it. So that's gonna be my first patch. How many plants? 1 2 3 4 5 6, and so I'll just cover them back with all the brush to keep the soil moist. So after covering it up, it looks like this. Let me see if I can point them out again. 1 2 3 4 5 6. So this is the first berry section. I'm planting him near to this tree. The tree already has buds. What I planted was, get a closer look here. This is blueberries, one there, So two blueberries. These are the strawberries, and that's a blackberry. So that's one patch. So that's number one. Let's work on number two. Berry patch number two. It's really sunny now, and I'll tell you: apples, apples, strawberry, 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 blueberry, strawberry, strawberry, blackberry. So when we come back, we know what's there. All right, and this is a bigger sumac tree. All right, so these are the kiwis. So I got the kiwis done. So there's another budding tree. I'm gonna use the trees to mark them and put like a ribbon around the tree so that I know which tree has what. So these are the kiwis from Chile. So we'll see how they do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so 5. And then just whoops over here by this bush. This line. Let's get closer to the line. These are the farmers market pears. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then just hop over here, this section. These are the apples. Now I made a mistake. I wanted to go ambrosia, red delicious, but instead I went ambrosia, 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 red delicious, red delicious, red delicious. I made a mistake with that one. So again, ambrosia, 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 red delicious, red delicious, red delicious. Okay, so I'm just planting them this close for now, and then I'm gonna move them later, or see what lives, and if not, and then when these get established, this thing goes. So that's the plan. Peppers I planted here by the beehive. These two are pumpkins and milkweed, 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 milkweed. So that's my milkweed patch. That's my strawberry mint. And just this is the beehive. And then back here is spearmint. That's another milkweed. That's more spearmint. This is sunflower, sunflower, sunflower. This is an apple tree, ambrosia. And then milkweed, milkweed, milkweed. So just remember that: beehive, one milkweed patch, another milkweed patch, some sunflowers, one tree, one apple tree, and spearmint, strawberry mint. All right, good. The other thing we did was we installed our private property no trespassing sign. So don't come here if you're not invited. So bait hive, remember it has milkweed and sunflowers and mint around it. Second thing, every plant or tree that you planted plants under, berries, strawberries, blueberries, and apple trees, pear trees, everyone you planted stuff under has a blue cup on it. So blue cup, blue cup, blue cup, blue cup. There's nothing under this dollar store greenhouse thing yet. I'll get to that in 2 weeks, where we're going to start some seeds under there and see how they do. All right, so everything else is packed up in the shed, and let's get out of here.